Styles here, Custom Corpses. Okay, I haven't been on in a while, guys, because I've been working my butt off making all these masks and getting these sold and putting them out there. And wanted to come on to let you know that I finally got a new phone. I bought a new phone. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. It has the 4K video. It has 1 terabyte of space. It's the big boy, best iPhone on the market right now. So the only reason I did it is because I was able to swing a deal with AT&T because we were all paid off with the other phones. They were like 5 or 6 years old, so I upgraded all our phones. We got a nice deal on all the phones. I ended up getting three. I ended up getting three iPhone 16 Pro Max, 1 terabyte. And my wife doesn't really do video and stuff. So she didn't need any of that large space. So she got a 256 gig on her phone, and that's plenty for her. She only takes little snapshots of pictures and stuff. So, yes, hey, how you doing, DP24? What's going on, buddy? Still digging your mask or what? You love it? Hope so, buddy. Looking forward to seeing some pictures of you wearing it, hopefully for Halloween. I don't know. Some people are collectors and they just keep them on their shelves and they don't wear the masks. But, as long as you keep the sweat to a minimum on the mask, you'll be good. You can use it. I would use it. Anyway, I bought a new phone. I finally got the new phone. Hey, DP, how's this live stream look? Does it look really clear? Does it look better than it used to? Because this is the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. I know I'm not on film, but I just wanted to know how much better this looks. This room's got to be completely cleaned up before I start shooting video. I got to start doing the sculpt, start re-editing I start retooling the sculpture. That's going to happen soon. Yeah, this is really good. This is all 4K. I don't know if YouTube allows us to do 4K. It may not be streaming in 4K, but I know the phone is 4K, and when I look at the 4K, it is mind-bending on how clear this phone is. I just couldn't believe it when I was streaming. Now I got three people on. So I'm going to be retooling soon, guys, because I'm done selling the mask for this season. I had my last mask I pulled down a couple days ago. Now there's one other mask down there that I still have in my possession that's still being sold. Yeah, that sucks, man. They should give us 4K. They should give us 4K. That'd be great. So anyway, but that's not going to happen. So anyway, I took down my last mask. I just didn't want to. I'm helping a friend of mine. He's selling one of my masks. So I took down mine, and you can only get the flashback in a 25-inch mask that's still here. And you want to go to his eBay, and he's selling his outright. It's not auction. So. Oh, that really sucks. You got to work on Halloween, man. What day does Halloween fall on? I am so friggin' lost this month because I worked my butt off putting all these masks out there. Now, what I'm going to do is I still have some masks they're not, they're ready to go. I got one over here, and I've got two here, and I think I got a couple out there that are finished. And I got one behind me on the rack. They just had to be haired. A few are painted, and a few are that have to be haired yet. Um, Over the winter, I'm going to sporadically put these masks up to sell on eBay, but just to, just to keep them going through the winter, and then during but I'm not going to go nuts trying to make a whole bunch of masks. I'm done making the mask. What I have poured up, I'm going to sell. I'm going to hair and, paint them and sell them throughout the winter. But majority of the time I'm going to be spending, and you guys are going to be with me, and I'm going to put a monitor over here. Somehow, some way, or maybe I'll put it on a stand. Maybe I'll get a small monitor and put it on a stand so I can work over here with the retooling. All right, because usually over on this side of the room is where I usually keep my computer. So, and that's for audio and other things that I do. So, I mean, I got so much shit piled up, and I had the room all cleared up and cleaned up, and now I gotta redo it again because I got so busy and so swamped with just doing the mask. I had no time for anything. Literally working from sunup till sundown between pouring up the mask, then actually painting them and hairing them. And I sold quite a few of them on eBay. I sold quite a few. I think I like sent maybe 10 or 12 masks I've sold, and which is great. That tells me that I'm really close to perfect. I don't think I'll never get perfect because I just criticize myself too much. But anyway, I critique it, but I'm going to get better and better with this, and each one of these retools are going to be more and more accurate. That's what I'm looking to do, make it extremely accurate, get the flashback done. Then we're going to do a 2018 version from the flashback, as well as the Night Creeper. That's going to get a 2018 version, and they're both going to get a kills version. They're both going to have an ends version, and that's my plan during this whole winter is making all these versions of the mask, and maybe by summer we'll have at least 10 masks available. There's also going to be a concept mask. Just depends on how long each one takes to sculpt. Now, the thing is, the fundamental shape is done. All right. Once I get that perfected, the shape the way I want it exactly, then the 18, the kills and the ends, and the concept mask for both masks should be just a matter of aging. That's all it's going to be. It's not going to be changing, the shape of the head too much. It's all going to be just aging the what's there, and that's what I'm going to do. So hopefully I can get all those done by summertime. So there's a lot of work that has to be done over this winter, and I'm going to be doing a lot of video. And the same thing will happen next year, probably around August. I'll start putting all those masks in production, selling them on eBay. And then from there, I plan on, keep that going until probably mid to the third week of October. And then I pull my masks. A lot of people are like, well, why don't you wait until the very last week? Well, because chances are, if you're trying to buy a mask and get it to you in time for Halloween, if you wait until the very last week, you're not going to get it in time. So that's why the third week of October, it's pretty much done. This time I pulled it a little earlier because I'm allowing my friend some time to sell his mask, who has the mask, and I owe it to him, man. He's done a lot of things for me, so so I gave him a mask to sell, and hopefully it sells for him. So it's the last one available out there, guys. I have it in my possession, but he's selling it on his eBay. Does that make any sense? It just made it easier. If he sells it and it's directly to his account, I just ship it. He's going to give me, whoever wins it, he's going to give me that address, and I'm just going to mail it off to whoever wins. Or not wins because he's not auctioning. It's just buy it now. He's not auctioning the mask. So if you want a mask and you want to try and get it before Halloween, I suggest you, if you're looking for one of my flashbacks, that's the only one left on eBay. And there won't be another one in time for Halloween up there. Nope. Probably not going to put another mask up for at least a month, month and a half. So just so you know. And we're going to be busy retooling and getting back to the lives because as I was doing all that work, which I'm going to be faced with that same scenario probably late August, next August, from August to October, my streaming is going to be very minimal. Maybe I'll start streaming the process of what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. That's what I'll do. I'll show you guys how I'm, pour up the mask. I'll do some streams doing that. Um, Sometimes you get a mask that comes out and you'll get little defects. Like you'll get little defects. This one's got a couple of them. It's got bubbles. Well, this here, you see a little bubble sticking at the end of my thumb there. It's in the chin. Well, you just clip them off. You just snip them off. That's all. All right. But anything that's in the mask, like this, it's got some defects on the side there, and that comes from like the mask mold is had too many pulls come out of it. But if you have any holes inside the mask, you can fill it with latex. All right, you fill it with latex as long as the latex doesn't get too old. Right now, I can't do any filling with this. This has been sitting too long. But when it's fresh out of the mold and you see a little tiny bubble that's in the surface, you can put a little drop of latex in there and then just kind of really make sure that it's spread out over top of the whole surface a little bit. And that kind of fixes that. But this one here doesn't have any divots like that. It's not supposed to be. So this is a 25-inch. This one here. I just have it on my stand because I'm out of stands. That's a foam filled one that I can't use. I can't do anything with. That's to make the 23-inch mask. And that one there is ready. That's one for sale. These two are for sale over here. They will be, once they're painted and haired. I've got a night creeper back there. Wait, was that a night creeper? Can't tell. Yeah, that's a night creeper. Once that's haired, that'll be ready. And then there's another night creeper behind me on the stand. That's a really nice one. Guys, if you're going to get a night creeper, and when I put that one up, you better grab it because the lips are phenomenal. Everything looks so good. The paint job on it is phenomenal. So, oh, wait a minute. You may not have seen it because I had it zoomed in. Sorry. Somewhere's right there behind me. You know what I'll do? What am I doing? I'll flip my camera around. Yeah, that guy right there. Paint job on that is sick. That's the Night Creeper 78. Yeah, man. I'm tired. I look a little bit flustered. I've had a long day. Just getting the phones working. I had to get my new phones transferred. We had to transfer the data, and I had to do it to 3 phones today. I had 3 phones to do. Now, why am I looking at that? Where is the camera? Right there. Got to look at you right there. All right, yeah, so I had to transfer the data over on 3 phones, and I had to go to AT&T to do it. And then on top of it, we're having problems with one of the iCloud accounts. I can't find the password for the iCloud account, so that's going to be a nightmare for that one phone. So anyway, I'm going to call Apple on Monday and get that dealt with. Anyway, what else could we do? So I've got a couple. Really sorry for yawning, guys. I'm really tired. Sorry. I worked all night last night. Got up with very little sleep, and then I got to work again tonight. And tonight is trunk or treat over where I work. So I'm going to go in early. I normally don't go in until 6 p.m., but I'm going to go in at 5 because I know it starts early. So I'm going to make sure that I'm early. And I'll be there until probably 11 or 12 tonight. But I didn't get done until like 2 in the morning last night. And I keep looking over at myself instead of the camera, so forgive me. Uh, anyway, yeah, so I got done at like 2 in the morning, got up at sunup, whatever time that was. I think it was like around 7, maybe 6:30, somewhere around there. And got busy. I got a door that I'm putting in my hallway. Can we see it from here? No. Through that door right there, across the way, I've got a door that's under it's underneath the staircase. Let me back up. So it's the staircase goes on an angle like this, and I got a 44-inch door that I made, a barn door that I'm going to have on rollers. That's going to roll across and open and close that way. So I built that. Yeah, maybe I'll show you that. I also do woodworking too, guys. I'm pretty good at it. So it's just I'm getting too old to handle all the weight. That's the problem, and it's really tough on me. Um, I still have upper body strength, but my legs and hips and stuff, man, brutal. Don't get old. Now I'll disconnect this phone. Yeah, why not? All right. I'm sorry, I'm blocking your view. Just lift chair, man, because my hips are so bad from the surgery. Sorry. Give me a second. All right. I'll flip this around and I'll show you the staircase that I'm going to be covering. Oh man, just never ending the jobs here. Yeah, you want to see something cool, guys? Well, I'm going to hang this on the wall, but down here, that's me when I was 16 years old. And we had a severe snowstorm. And within 3 days, we had like 40 inches of snow. In 3 or 4 days, it all melted. We had a real bad 6-inch rainstorm that hit this thing. And it was in February of 1979. And the paper, Atlantic City Press, or no, it was the Gazette Leader out of Wildwood. They came by and saw me canoeing to get the mail from the front of the house to the curb. There was a gully, and it literally filled up, and you couldn't get across because it was literally waist deep in water. Anyway, I canoed across on this little aluminum boat. Actually, I didn't canoe it. I just used a stick and went across there and got the mail every day until that dried up. So weird. It was weird. But that was me at 16 years old. I don't think the photograph's real clear. I don't know that we can get any closer. And I had the long hair, skinny kid. Anyway. Yeah, and let me show you what I did out here. I've been working hard. And this is the area that we're going to cover right here. This is going to have a barn door across hanging, and it's going to go from this side and then roll over to this side. I got plenty of space over here for that barn door. And I'll show you the barn door real quick that I made. Oh man, that sun's a killer. Okay, so it's got the finish on it already and everything, but now I got to put all the hardware on it. So I made this barn door. It's super smooth and soft. It's all cedar, solid cedar. It's a thick door. It's 2 inches thick, 44 inches wide, 84 inches long. But it's a big door. And this is going to be the top. And this is going to be the bottom. So I got to cut a 1/4-inch groove along the whole center of this thing. And that's how I'm going to keep it on track and then at the top the hardware gets put on there. I have to countersink those because this is a thick door. This is 2 inches thick. Perfect leaves. Yes, we got plenty of perfect leaves here. The weather's beautiful in my yard. Oh yeah. Yes, it is. Love it. So, hardware goes on here. And I gave it a live edge look because this is two plank boards, deck boards. That's what I used, and they're each literally 1 inch thick. So it's 2 inches thick, but it's considered to be a 5/4 board. That's what 5/4 planking is for decks, but the real measurement is 1 inch. So what I did was once I had these sandwiched together, I grinded this all different, like, made it rough. Not rough, it's smoothed out now, but what I did was I made it look like a live edge. Like bark was on it or something, gave it gave it a little bit of a crookedness to it. Live edge on both sides, and lots of knots, lots of natural look to it. This is going to be a heavy door. My guess is probably, it's about 200 pounds. About 200 pounds. Yep. So it's got the finish on it. I did a satin finish on this. I didn't want to do, my specialty was putting finishes on wood too. That was one of the things that I was good at when I was young and did a lot more woodworking. But I had fun, I got my tools set up over here. I got all my stone over here. I got my air compressor over here. I've got my ghoul, 7-foot ghoul that I made. I still got to fix him. I got to put a new light in here. This guy, he's creepy. Oh yeah. Yeah, I made him about 4 or 5 years ago. And I've got my skull popping out of the tombstone. Yeah, I carved all this out, and anyway, there's a light right here that's embedded in the styrofoam, the spray foam, and I just got to dig that light out there, cut the cord, and then put a new light in there and run it through. No big deal. So once I put a new light in there, it'll be ready to look good again. A lot of cobwebs all over it. And this light lights up, this lantern. It's got a flame bulb in it. It's really cool. That light glows on there. This has got glow paint all over it. So if you put it underneath a black light, it glows. Oh man, is it cool looking. See all these white highlights? That's all kind of glow paint. That'll all glow. But anyway. Oh, and there's lights inside of the earth, the soil, made to look like fire. So it's like red bulbs that are all inside of there. So it's glowing. And I think they are on a shimmer. So they shimmer. So they don't blink on and off, but they just they pulsate, dark, they get lighter, brighter to less bright. I don't know. I'm tired. I'm yapping away and I'm exhausted. I got to get ready for work. One more night and then we're good. But tomorrow I got to work on that door. I'm gonna hang that door in there, get that done for the wifey. Yeah, I had a honey-do list that I had to get started on because I didn't want to have to deal with this in the cold weather. So far, we've had some nice weather, so that's got to be done. I did all the trim on this thing. I did that already. That's all solid hickory, that trim. And this is a vinyl siding here. That's vinyl. That's actually vinyl. So I'm still working on it. I still got trim to do over here. I've got my cupboards here that I have to, I built this. This is all, and these get pull-out drawers. That all has to be done. Right now we're just using it for storage. But this all gets effaced. These get 2 cabinet doors on both sides. and they'll open up. All right, and then your drawers pull in and out, you know, and then this is all made out of hickory. Everything's hickory in here. So built this whole cabinet. It used to be a big closet in here. So we just turned it into a pantry. So get rid of the closet and put a pantry in here. And it's deep too. Now this will have two. This will have 4 drawers, but they'll slide all the way out. They'll come out and there'll be shelves on there, so everything will, you'll be able to reach it from the sides. But then it'll close. I already have a design in mind for the doors, so that's going to be nice. That's going to be real nice when that's done. It's a combination of hickory on the trim, like the outer trim here. There'll be hickory on the outer trim and then cedar on the inside, a red eastern cedar. So it'll give you that really Purple Heart look. It'll be gorgeous when I'm done. And most of the stuff I've done in this house, I put my own stonework in here. I've done all kinds of stuff. What's up, John, man? Joe Thornburg. Yeah, I'm just kind of did a lot of honey-do lists. I got a new phone Thursday. So Halloween falls on Thursday. Let me check your, didn't want to turn the lights out. I'm going to check all your emails. I just built a barn door. I did that over 2 days. It took me 2 days to finish that, which is pretty quick. I put that together pretty quick. All right, let me read your comments. What's up, John, man? DP24, 720. It sucks for me because I have to work on Halloween. Yeah, that does suck. Thursday, October 31st. Okay, that's on a Thursday. Asylum, what's happening, buddy? Season, autumn season, perfect. Perfect leaves, yes. The weird thing is a lot of people are going, yeah, it's an early fall. It is an early fall. We don't, here where I'm located here in South Jersey. Yes, the retooling is going to start taking place as soon as I get this place cleaned up. I think Tuesday I'm going to clean the studio, and then possibly Wednesday night I'll do a stream where I start retooling. But I need to get a monitor in here so I can read your comments. I need it like sitting like right over here. Either that or I might put it on a stand. I'm sorry, I'm holding on to my glasses with my mouth. I might put it on a stand. I need something where it's like right next to me so I can look over and read the monitor, read the monitor so I can read your comments and stuff. But I'm going to start retooling this bad boy right here. It's all ready to go. I just have to retool it and get it fired up. I love this. I love this. You know what this is? You guys ever see that? That is a doormat. Yes, that's an FB pool right there, guys. It just needs to be retooled. You see, I started working on the cheeks. The lips, I'm starting to work on. The nose shape, I'm putting a little bit more detail into the nose shaping. The eye cuts are going to be shrunk down a little smaller. There's a lot of things going on with that to get it right. I want the lips perfect. I hate to say it, but I really like the lips that are on my Night Creeper. They look amazing. The lips on my Night Creeper. Let me show you this, and let me show you a close-up of it. I'm zoomed out again. Jesus. I don't know what I keep doing, why I keep doing that. All right, so here's my Night Creeper. Look how good these lips look. These lips are amazing looking. And wow, this camera really does show things a lot better. You don't get that really drawn out look. Look at the coloring and everything. This is somebody, when I put this up for sale, and it hasn't been haired yet, but this is going to go up for sale, this Night Creeper, over the winter. So This one here, if you guys are interested in getting a night creeper, you might want to grab one of these. Now, everybody's going to get their flashback mask once I get the retool. Some of you guys want the mask right away. I have to find out which ones want it right away. If you guys want one of these, I can give you one of those that are already done. Or do you want to just wait for the retool on the flashback? My recommendation, wait for the retool because it's going to be that much better. It really is. I have a lot better understanding of how this mask looks in real life now. And but the lips on this, look at that. Look at the detail of that lip, those lips on there. Look at the color. This mask is really, really good. It's a perfect pull, not one air bubble in it. Yeah, that's why I'm gonna now. The only difference with these lips versus the flashback, you see these little muscle regions right here. On the flashback, they're not there, but on the original 78, they are there. So I'm gonna go with this style of lip and do away with the muscle a little bit so it's not refrained. You can see the muscle. It's there. It's hard to, but you can see if you're looking down on that, look how perfect those lips look. And looking up. Yeah, man. This is a nice mask. I can't wait to, I might even keep this one for myself. That's how nice I like this mask. I might even do that. I might keep this one for me. Hang on one second. Let me put the phone down for 1 second because the foam part came out and I don't want to wreck the top of the head of this. All right, there we go. Yeah, I got a mask over here. Let me see, I got one. No, that's a foam filled. All right, that's going to make the 23-inch. My 23-inch mold, I sold one and only one 23-inch mask to somebody, and the mold started flaking again. I don't know if maybe I have old plaster. I don't know, but the face on that mold started flaking right after one pull. So I destroyed that mold. So we don't have a way to make a 23-inch mask anymore. So he's got a one and done type of mask. That's why I made just one mask of the 23-inch mask, and he sold it. He paid top dollar for it too. So it wasn't on Amazon. It wasn't on eBay. So here's another night creeper. We have two flashbacks here. We got a flashback over there, and we got a flashback on the stand here. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 night creepers. And I have a couple flashbacks out. No, I think I have one night creeper. Let me go out there and see what the hell I have. Let me go out there and see what I got. So I have pretty much five, maybe 6, 7 masks. Yeah, the 24-inch mask sold 2 days ago. So that went out. That went out. There was another mask right between these two. It was a 22. Yeah, so one of these. Let me see. All right, so this is my brother's mask. All right, so that's not available. He wanted the paint job to look like, you know what, let me just turn this lights on over here. All right, he wanted his paint job to look like the original H2, 1981 H2, and the hair job matched 1982. So that's what we did with his. All right, so that's his night creeper. That's a big mask. That's a 26-inch mask. Now these two are the only two, well, there's only one flashback available. This one, the one on the right, that's going to whoever buys my friend's who's selling the mask on eBay right now. He's got that on his eBay, and he's selling it. So whoever wins that, that goes to them. But I only have one out here, so I have 6 masks altogether. 6 masks that I can sell. Wrong, I got one out there. I got masks everywhere. So I have one flashback out here that's ready to go. That's haired and everything, styled. Man, this looks good. This mask looks really good. There's a flashback there for you. And I love the tone and the texture, so nice. A little bit of a rough texture, but not too rough. Like it's smooth in the areas where it's supposed to be. And then like you get into any of the rougher areas or down in the neck, because you have to have texture for the paint to grab. Short hair. Well, that's not really short. It's matted down. That's the secret. It's matted down to look like the 1981 Halloween 2. And the paint job is sick. Paint job is sick on this. It's got the scuff marks right here, like the original 1980, 82. This is smooth. This texture is so smooth on this. Don't know why his turned out so beautiful, but his, not a flaw on this mask, not a flaw. And it's a thick pull too. It's literally an 1/8 inch thick. I can check and show you. See the thickness? Yeah, now this is camel hair too. This is a different hair. I used camel hair for his Night Creeper. But he can't wait to wear this for Halloween. He's dressing up like Michael and he's giving out candy. And I'm gonna be there with him, hanging out. And I'm gonna do a stream. Stream it and upload it. That'll be fun. So we'll stream that on Halloween. I like this guy. I picked him up at Home Depot. I can't turn on, my wife's sleeping, so she's behind me. But his eyes glow red, his mouth glows red, and then his head pops open. His hair pops open. And you see his brain all glowing red. It's pretty cool. And it says something, it's a crazy saying. But anyway, I'm gonna shut these lights out. Anyway, yeah, so it's been a crazy couple of weeks. I've really been busting my butt trying to get things done. I got the hardware on the table. I got that other mask. That's right, I got another Night Creeper right there. Another Night Creeper. So let me see, I have one, two, 3 Night Creepers, and I believe 4 flashbacks. Let me see, 3 Night Creepers, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 flashbacks. 3 Night Creepers and 5 flashbacks is what I plan on selling over the winter. But that's it, because I won't start making masks again until summer. And the reason why, one, I want to do the retools, but mainly because it gets cold, and latex and cold weather do not get along and really have a hard time. And I'm also going to be making resin molds. I'm getting away from doing the stone because I'm just getting tired of dealing with the flaking and all the crap that I was dealing with the stone molds. I give up. I've had enough. And they're too heavy. The molds are too heavy. So I can't remember who it was that wanted this mask. One of you guys was bugging about this mask that's in this case. I'm going to put my new mask in there, one of them. Maybe that's the one that's behind me. That Night Creeper might go in there. That's what I might do. Asylum, how's your 2018 mask? Oh my God, you guys want to see something pathetic? The 2018 is bad shape. You're not going to believe this, but this thing really dried up on me. I do not ever, I'll never buy another, and I hate to bash them, but the Trick or Treat Studio latex is garbage. I don't know what the hell or where they got it from, but wait till you see how bad this mask looks. And it's all hard, literally hard. I didn't even know it until I looked at it a couple days ago. I went, oh my God, what happened to it? Anyway, you pull it out of here. All right, so let me put it down on the table so you can see it. All right, you see this? It's hard. There's spots all over this thing that are really hard, and it completely deformed on me. Hold on, let me do something here. Yeah, all right, so, hold on. There we go. So, you see all the color? See all the variations of the color? Completely ruined. That mask is trash. Can't do anything with it. I took all the paint off of it trying to rehaul this, but I never got back to painting it. And when I took off that paint, this stuff's literally cracking. Look at that. Look how it's got folds in it. See how hard that is? It's literally causing folds. And there's nothing soft on this mask at all. It's like literally hardened up. I don't know what latex they use, but it is not going to hold up for very long. So if you guys have a TOTS Trick or Treat Studios mask, you basically bought a $60 mask, and that's what you got, a $60 mask. Look, you can even see the eye cuts actually deforming on the left side. That's actually deforming. It's look down on it. Look how the one was rounded. The other side looks, wow, man, that's really messed up. Really messed up. But I won't be using this thing for any kind of references, that's for sure. So, yeah, look at that, the neck. You can see the neck. Oh my God, look at the neck. Hold on. I can't zoom in. Look at the neck, it's coming apart. It's literally folding in, and there's a rip right there. You can see the rip right on the fold. I don't know, man, it's a mess. I don't know. I'm just not a asylum. I didn't throw it away yet. I was going to use it for reference when I go to retool to make it look like the 18. As long as my head shape is good, which that's what I count on, because I can't go off of this head shape now. This head shape's a mess. But as long as my shape's good, which I already have the shape really close right here with the flashback, because that's what we're using. We're using the flashback shape to make my 2018. We're not reshaping the whole head and everything. We're just using what's there, the flashback. We're going to use the flashback. Once the flashback is retooled and perfected and siliconed for a master copy so I can constantly make the flashback clean. And then we're going to age the flashback. Yeah, I don't know what kind of latex they use. All right, let me read your comments because I can't do it with these glasses on. Uh, Yeah, see, now I'm not taking care of this. You can see that, Asylum. I'm not taking, dude, I'm taking care of my Halloween ends mask perfectly, and it's starting to yellow. I just think that they used a really cheap latex, and I think that's what's wrong. I mean, I don't know. I really don't understand it. Um, my latex is 401, and it's from Monster Makers. Let me show you. I used to get it, and I don't think I liked that latex that was down there at Biddy Mold in Texas. I didn't like their latex too much either. Yeah, it will be. The Night Creeper, both of my masks are going to be aged uh, to the 2018, the kills and the ends. The kills and the ends are very close. I just think there's a lot more wrinkles and a lot more, you know, deep effects in the ends mask than there is in the kills mask. Kills mask is still a little smoother than the ends mask. Now I have an ends mask up there, and that's in really good shape. Um, and that's a 78. Uh, I've seen the new 78s. Now I don't know if or not trick or treat, Spirit of Halloween. I think how it works is they get like if you grade a mask, right? Hold on, let me zoom out. If you grade a mask from 1 to 3, all right, number 1 being the best and number 3 the worst. I think to keep the price where they're marking up their profit margin is they're buying number 3s off of tots. And that's what they're selling at Spirit of Halloween. You're not getting high quality, good mask out of Spirit of Halloween. I went in there this year and looked at those masks, and they were awful. No matter which version you got, you couldn't get that really good quality. Uh, 78. It looked awful. 2018, same thing. Mask was a joke. The 2018, I'm sorry, this is the 2018. That was a real pathetic mess. When I saw that, I'd rather have this mask in this condition than buy the one that they were selling there. That's how bad it was. The features were all washed out. The details there were no details in the mask at all. Like literally the eye cuts there was no cracks, no little lines, nothing. You couldn't pull it out. You'd have to paint all those details onto the mask with no, you couldn't even do a dry brush on it. It was so bad, so pathetic. And the mask just looked deformed. So every one of them on the rack, on the shelf, they were all deformed. And I'm sorry, I'm not spending $60 or $70 on a mask that looks like crap. So anyway, yeah, the mask I have, they're Trick or Treat Studios. They'll stay as long as they stay, and then I'll just get rid of them. I don't care because I only use them for reference. I don't care about keeping them forever anyway. Um, just references, all they are. Mm. Yeah, I'm telling you that they just I don't know what they did or I mean have you guys Asylum? Did you order from Trick or Treat Studios or did you get it um, at a store at say Spirit of Halloween? Because if you got it at the store, I understand that. But if they're selling this mask and it's the same way it was at that store, they'll never get my business again. Never. Um, and they got to have better quality. They got to have better quality latex because that's important. You know what? What time is it, guys? Hold on. I got to jump off of here because I got to go to work. I don't know what time. What time is it, guys? I'm on East Coast. Anybody close to me? You want Eastern time? Anybody give me the time? I can't do it when I'm on stream. Let me see. Maybe I can. Wow, and it's in that bad a shape already. You just saved me the trouble of buying another mask because I was going to get another TOTS just for references. But I'll just use this one here. I know that the shape's not there now, but I got to jump off of here, guys, because I got to go to work. I got to get ready for work. I just wanted to fill you in why I haven't been on. I'm not stopping my channel. I'm not doing. I'll get into that panic mode. I was mask making madness over the last 4 weeks, 3.5 to 4 weeks, um, and I sold like 10 masks. And every waking moment of the day that I had, I was working 7 days a week for 3 straight weeks. Um, was producing a mask, painting a mask, hairing a mask, putting it up for sale, and then starting the next ones to go right up right behind it. That's how busy I got. So, but I didn't plan on selling beyond Halloween. You're limited to how many of these you can sell a year. I could sell probably double of what I sold, but the masks that I have available right now, I'll sell them during the course of the winter. And all you guys that are getting the retools, I promise you, you'll have your masks when the retool's done. I may, well, if I do this, yeah, I'm doing everything in resin. I'm not doing no more stone masks, stone molds. So we'll do them in resin, and we'll make the resin molds. And the plan is to, yeah, we're going to make the resin molds, and we're going to make latex mask out of the resin molds. And once you make a resin mold, one, they're light. Two, you never lose the detail. You have it forever. You have it forever. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you possibly tomorrow night. We'll do a stream. I don't know. We'll see what I'm going to do. I got to do something. I have a couple other projects that I'm going to do during the winter too, that are really cool. Cool idea. Um, and I'm not going to say what it is because I don't want anybody to jump in front of this awesome idea and start doing them. But when I start doing them, they're actually useful, and they're going to be good. You'll be able to use them for each time. Whatever the season is. So it's season themed. Season themed. Let's just go with that. And it'll be fun. And they're cool. And let's just say I'm not going to say anything. I gotta do it when I'm doing it, and you guys are going to be like, "Whoa, wait a minute, really? Cool!" Believe me, you'll want one. And I'm going to make them in such a way where it'll be like a kit where you can put it together yourself, paint it yourself, or you'll be able to have me do it and paint it with airbrush and make it look really good. But that's going to be up to you guys. But they're going to be cool, and people are into them. Let's just say that people are into these things. I'm just giving it a twist, so it'll be cool. All right, guys, peace, and I'll see you on the next video. I got to get ready for work. Bye.